Hello IT Pros, welcome back to my IT workshop. In this video I'm going to show you what happens or what is the result when I try to capture packets during a SSH session. We did the same, well, almost the same in a previous video. If you didn't watch the video, I'm going to leave the description, the link in the description below. So now I'm using a Windows 10 computer. I'm going to try to connect to a Cisco switch, which I have already configured to not accept Telnet, only SSH. So for that end, I'm going to use Wireshark again. I'm going to start generating traffic and capturing traffic. You can see I have a lot of traffic, but we are going to filter it. I'm going to type SSH. Well, let's start with Telnet first. I'm not going to capture anything because it's not even available. But I'm going to use also the Tera Term software. I'm going to also leave the links in the description below if you want to download it. So I'm going to try Telnet first. So it's going to be denied since it's not enabled in the switch. Now let's go to SSH. We're going to start filtering the traffic for this protocol. Now let's try to connect using SSH. We have the IP. Go. It's the first time I'm going to connect to this device. So it's asking me for the username and password I have created already in the switch. So it's IT support for the user and the password. Now let's go for OK. So I'm in. Now let's issue some commands. I'm going to type the enable password, the enable command, the password, and the show running config. So we can start generating something. So let's now I see we are capturing traffic now. Let's go back to the session and let's check all the information that the show running config command gives us. Let's go back. Let's go to the end. I'm going to say the SSH stands for Secure Shell. It's the replacement for Telnet because all the data between the user and the device, in this case the Windows computer and the switch, is encrypted. So you can capture the packets, but you cannot read anything. So these are, going back to Wireshark, these are all the packets that I have captured. They are quite a lot. Now, remember the video with Telnet? I'm trying to find readable text that can tell me something about the credentials, the password, the commands that I have issued, but I only see gibberish text. That doesn't make any sense. So I'll keep trying to find something that actually can use, or the person that is trying to capture my packets for this session can use to log into the switch. But there is really nothing here. It's garbage. So let's go to the end, to the last packet, and let's go from that. As you can see, there is nothing either. I cannot find anything. Now going back to almost to the beginning, we're going to do what we did in the last video. I'm going to go to Analyze and to the stream. Now this is what happens when I click that. As you can see, the only readable text is about the SSH version 2, which I'm using right now, which is the Diffie, which uses the Diffie-Hellman algorithm, which is an algorithm that encrypts all the traffic between two partners. In this case, the computer, Windows 10, and the switch. This is all these garbage letters are supposed to be all the commands I have issued, whether the password, the running config, and all that it has generated. Again, you cannot read anything from this. You cannot make out anything. So this information is useless if somebody is sniffing in our network. So that would be for the video, guys. I hope I convinced you to use SSH version 2 in this case instead of Telnet when managing network devices such as routers, access point, switches, or any other that you may have in your network. So if you like this video, please leave a like, leave a comment in the comment section, and consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much. I will see you in the next video.